Joe Biden just announced that the federal government will provide aid to those that lost their homes. That means homeowners who lost their houses and properties can now loan money from the federal government at a low interest rate. Your super valuable property that is skyrocketing in value, you can now get a new mortgage courtesy of Uncle Sam.
Frustrated with investors and realtors calling the families who lost their home, offering to buy their land. How dare you do that to our community right now? If you are sorry, I had a little bit poor reception right there. If you are a victim and they are calling you, please get their name. People keep calling me, sorry. Get their business name so we can put them on blast. This is some pilau heva shit happening right now. I am so frustrated hearing since yesterday that multiple families that I know personally were reached out and offered money from investors and realtors. Shame on you. Shame on you. If you are a Maui realtor contributing to that, karma's gonna come and get you. Okay? That is pilau. And if you are a realtor and they are calling you, investors are calling you to represent them, I hope you have dignity and aloha and compassion to turn them away and tell them off. And I need you guys to do me a favor and get their name and their business name, and we're gonna put them on blast. That is some pilau. Please spread the word. If you are a victim and they are reaching out to you, DM me their name, business, try to get as much information out of these guys and send it to me. And if you are a victim, trust that we are gonna rebuild Lahaina. Please don't, I know it's hard and like...
Guys, this is what I'm hearing from all my friends too, and it's in the hundreds. Like, if you know anything about the islands, you know that a fire like that happened at 5 o'clock in Lahaina at dinner time, full of people, and it went up in minutes. There's no way people got out of that. The people diving in the ocean, there was people floating for 8 hours waiting for rescue. There are hundreds of people dead. This is being downplayed, and people are not posting about this enough besides the people on the island and people that are directly connected to that. And I understand it's hard to grasp it when you're not directly connected, but guys, this is serious and they need our help. They need the mainland's help, and they're gonna need our help long term, but they need your help in staying the home and using that money to buy resources and donate supplies. And if you guys don't know where to donate, there's a link in my bio to the Hawaii Community Foundation. That is a great place to donate. By the end of the day, I will have another website with all sorts of resources to help you, whether you're on island or off island. I am doing my best to compile lists, but it's a lot, and there is no organization, and everything is everywhere, so it's a lot to get organized. Especially when you're thousands of miles away and your friends that are on the island are also trying to help out, and so everybody's kind of tied up, so it's really hard to like organize, all right? Like, but this is not a low-key like mainland fire, and not that California fires are low-key, but the resources are a lot easier to obtain, okay? This is the deadliest fire in U.S. history in modern day, and potentially of all time when they get the final count, if they be honest about it. But it's hundreds of people are dead, and no one's talking about it. And I've got celebrities that I know post about going to Maui all the time. They literally run fundraisers, and they're not fundraising for this at all. They make one post and then ghost.
This is what this tour company is doing right now instead of helping out. Full of tourists getting washed out to sea and probably gonna need medical services. Look at this. What a joke. Right on, Lani Kai, Maui Snorkeling Company. Right on, brah. What a joke.
Another issue is that local residents are saying that they are having difficulty delivering aid, and only FEMA and Red Cross aid is being allowed in. Roadblocks are everywhere and no one is allowed in or out.
Maui strong. Donation on donations. If you guys don't know, the government withholding every single one of our donations because we are not a part of FEMA and Red Cross. So none of this is eligible for giving out. Tell me why. I have no freaking clue. But Maui, we out here. Aina, we're trying to help you guys, God, but they're not letting us. We're gonna keep pumping. All this stuff can get there, God. 5 containers are behind the Ritz Carlton. If you can get there and you really need the stuff, crack that lock. That's for you guys. That's for you guys. Spread the word. Lahaina behind the Ritz, 5 containers full of stuff.
Announcement for everybody. Just got some very troubling news, and I was waiting for confirmation, and I did get it for this matter, and I'm going to do my best to be open-minded of this, but apparently you are able to come into Lahaina as long as you have a reservation for a hotel and you can prove that. So, yes, I completely understand some hotels are housing people. There are workers there who are still working. The hotels do need some kind of or form of income into, for their employees, so that they have something to fall back on once things are getting to the point of rebuilding. Now, I get that and I support that, but the timing is just not. It is terrible timing. We have only been given access as local Lahaina community members back into our home hours before they're allowed to. I struggled for days myself just to get out, and I didn't even make it out. Thank God for all the people who saw my prior video of a lot of the things that were needed, and thank you guys so much for resharing. We've been getting so much more help, food, goods, like everything is coming in and just flowing into Lahaina right now. So thank you guys so much for sharing that. People have been coming out to my own home out here and just dropping things off to me, so I've been able to take some of that into Lahaina. But there are people still grieving the loss of loved ones and everything that they own. But it's okay for people to come and enjoy our home right now. It is not the time. It's not the time for this. I was just told from cousins who came into Lahaina that day, just to make sure that they're not Lahaina residents. They don't have a Lahaina address on their ID. So, and their family. I've grown up with them in Lahaina, and they couldn't afford it, so they moved to the other side of the island. They weren't even allowed access in. So, in order to ensure them access into Lahaina, their boss went and created reservations for all of them at a hotel room just so they could get in. People that live here, people that have family. Literally, my first cousin were trying to come in here to just support and help. And now the tourists are being let in. Just let in. They told me as they were coming through, not at this point, they're not even checking anything. They're not checking IDs. They're not checking reservations. They're just waving people through. And in line with them are tourists. This is crazy. This is crazy. We have no power yet in Lahaina. And yes, they're working hard at it, and some places are starting to come up with power, but most of the street lights don't even work. We're gonna cause more accidents. I just drove by somebody who was a tourist who didn't even know that when no lights are on, it's a 4-way stop, and he kept going. It almost caused an accident. Because people don't know this stuff, and there are already people grieving, struggling right now, have nothing but the clothes on their backs. But hey, come and enjoy Lahaina. Come enjoy our place while we grieve the loss. We need to, the mayor's office, we need to, the governor's office, and tell them that is not okay. That is not okay.
A historic Catholic church in Lahaina miraculously untouched by Maui wildfires. Yeah, look at that, guys. When I play the video, you're gonna see all the. He's gonna pan around. Everything is roasted around this church except the church. Yeah. DDP reported on the devastating wildfires in Hawaii that have left at least 80 gone and approximately 1,000 people still unaccounted for. Maria Lanakila Catholic Church, which opened in 1846, was miraculously untouched amid the devastation surrounding it after wildfires ravaged the area. Video of the still standing church was captured and posted to TikTok. Yeah, look at this. Yeah, look at that. And then look at all that burnt right next to it. The palm tree right in front of it burnt. Everything's burnt. Everything's toasted. Yeah. Oh, look at that. That's amazing. I spoke with MSDR, Torrance Watanabe, pastor of the nearby parish of St. Anthony, who shared, in quote, basically what we knew is the fact that all of Lahaina town has been consumed by fire. It's all gone. The church, Maria Lanakila, Our Lady of Victory, is still standing, as is the rectory. What that means. The school's been a little bit affected. There's still not people. They're still not allowing people to drive into Lahaina. See, that's just like what they did in Paradise, California. Guys, this is definitely roasted intentionally so that they can put more valuable resorts on the ocean front, because the problem with this little pocket of land is that the front street was literally on like right next to the shore, okay? And that prevents you from being able to put oceanfront property. Okay, they roasted all of it. They're not going to allow anyone to drive there. They'll probably find a reason to roast that church, and they will build their resorts, okay? Yeah. Think about that for a second, okay?